Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love and the journey of ascension. I've just got to tidy away these cards from my last visit. It's a bit chilly in here. I'm hoping it warms up a bit. Anyway. It feels later than what it is. Anyway, I was going to say, I just thought I'd get a live reading out of the way. Just get the reading done. Get it out of the way. Because I might be a bit tired later on. Or once like I'd settled down, then, you know when like you sit down, you say, I can't sit down because I won't get back up. So, that energy. Let's do what we've got to do first. And then we can settle down. I was going to say snuggle down. Okay. Do not enter the living room. It's coming through. Do not enter the living room. I'm nearly done. I've chosen some cards for this evening's reading. It's nearly 6:10. Baby, it's dark outside. It's getting dark outside. It won't be long. Okay. The book to that I've seen. There's my coffee. I spy with my little eye something beginning with C. Let's put them cards over there. I don't know where the lid to that box is. I did hear something fall on the floor though. Okie dokie. Are we all good? Yep. Coffee. Coffee. I think this person's called Bimo. I might be wrong. Bimo. Looks like a Game Boy. I think you're meant to look like a Game Boy. Are you? Are you Game Boy? Okay. Here we are. Gloria Estefan songs keep coming through. Here we are, face to face. We forget time and place. Hold me now. Don't let go. Okay, I'm using these cards apparently to start the reading off with. Oh, there's a lot going on in there. One finger, one thumb, one arm, one leg, one nod of the head. Sit down, stand up, bend over. Can you say it fast? Well, it's a song, isn't it? One finger, one thumb, one arm, one leg, one nod of the head. Sit down, stand up, bend down. No. Turn over. I don't know what the last two bits are. Anyway. A zest for life. Colours of the world. Spice up your life. Hey, Cynthia. We are being dealt a hand in rejection and remembering how to accept it today. Nice to see you as always. Nice to see you too. I was going to do it in a Brucey voice. Do you know who I'm talking about, Cynthia? Bruce Forsyth. Nice to see you. to see you nice. I had you in mind when I was doing this live. I was trying to work out the timing, and I thought, well, it could be around about midday-ish, and you might be free, and yeah. Cheers. Rejection. Ah. A form of protection. That's what they say. It still sucks though, doesn't it? Rejection. It's 12 minutes past 2. Okay, 212. Why do I want to sing about the Grand Old Duke of York? Oh, in a feminine's voice. The Grand Old Duke of York. Tell me about him. Well, he had 10,000 men. And what did he do? He marched them up to the top of the hill, and then, well, he marched them down again. You just finished putting up some Halloween decor outside to up our spirit. Yes, I've been thinking about my Halloween outfits and how I plan on over the Halloween period, because I'm not at home. So I'm going to decorate our lodge. I'm going to decorate our lodge. So I've got decorations to take away. Don't take away my breakaway. And I was actually thinking that with my witch's outfits, I was thinking this as I was walking to work this morning. It's like I need to take tarot cards and I need to do on the spot reading. And I don't care, because people are going to be dressed up. Maybe not just as Halloween characters. We could have a beamer. It's like, so yes, I thought I might do that. Oh, that sounds like so much fun. A lodge, like camping. No, I don't do camping. I don't really like camping. If it was a choice of like camping or hotel. If it's a low class hotel or top-notch hotel, top-notch. When me and Emily went, well, we have been camping, and myself and Emily, well, I think we only spent one night in the tent. That was awful. And then the next night we slept in the car, and then we went home. It was like, oh, we're done. You guys stay, we're off. Yeah, maybe a bit of glamping. Hey, Sherry. But no, I'm not really over keen with camping. I don't see the need for it. I don't see the need to be cold and damp and to be woken by ducks. I mean, you could be awoken. When I was in Hawaii, there was a cockerel every morning, came to my bedroom doors. I had like patio doors with like a seating area outside my bedroom. And it wouldn't bother the girls or go round to the front of the, I don't know what they call them. They call condos. I don't really know. A nice place. It was a nice place. But yes, hung out with me. And where are we going? On a wild goose chase. Sherry, oh, baby. Can't you see I'm in love with you? It seems that you ladies have the same effect this evening that my children have on me. I become extremely naughty. Not naughty in a bad way, but mischievous. And just, I don't know, they bring out this energy. Emily especially. So, like, I say to her, don't walk next to me. And then I was out with Megan the other day and I noticed, I said, you're having me behave. You have that effect on me. So, we're raising the spirits, aren't we? Okay. So, camping? No, I'm not going camping. No. It's a lodge that has a... I'm sure I'll take you with me, okay? So, I'll do some readings from there. I can do them in my outfits. I mean, I'll get everything sorted probably about 2 days before. So, I tend not to plan too much in advance. Otherwise, it would just keep adapting. So, it will all just come together. It will be all right on the night, on the weekend. Yeah. I'm going to have some alcohol, which will be fun because I can get to dance. So, yes, no kids. No kids. Like, there's no kids on site. And, well, apart from I'm going with, like, my kid. One of them. The mischief maker. It's the first time that I've been, like, out with either one of the girls, like, dancing or drinking. It's just something we haven't done. We're not drinkers. We're little loners, homebodies. Not nobodies, homebodies. We enjoy being at home and our own companies and each other's company, and yeah, there's not that urge to go out, really. But I have an urge. Right, we have a zest for life, yes? A zest for life, for adventure. Okay, right then. I got chills. They're multiplying. Do you guys like shows? Like, I was going to say Broadway shows or West End shows. Have you seen any musicals? That's what I'm talking about. Musicals. I've not seen Grease. I mean, is that even like your cup of tea? For some people it isn't. Do you like a good musical? Myself and Emily had a quick discussion about maybe signing up for the local theatre group and doing pantomime next year. Just because the stage calls. Why not? Why not? Just have a year where we do panto. It's not your thing, Sherry? It's not my Maggie's thing either. I cannot convince her to come to a show, so that's okay. I go with Emily. She is like a showgirl. Her favourite is Hairspray. My favourite show that I've seen so far is School of Rock. Why are we embarrassed and ashamed? A zest for life, or embarrassed and ashamed of life? Did you learn how to play the game of life? Not the one that, the board game, because I think that one's a bit boring. I think you leave school, you go to uni, or you choose to get a job. That's the game of life. And then you get married, and then you have babies. I imagine it's just a same old. And then you retire, and then I don't know, everything that you worked hard for, you leave to your kids, and then you die. I think that sums up most people. You've been to the opera and classical concerts. I like that. Now, how interesting. I was singing in my mind, the Phantom of the Opera is here or there. Inside my mind. I've not seen that, but I'd love to go to the opera and the ballet. Swan Lake. Oh, I may have missed it. It could be any day. It could even be tonight. But Swan Lake was at our local theatre, is. at our local theatre, but I did not buy tickets because it's a bit too much for Emily. So I can't book in too much too close together because she likes her staying at home time. So we're going away like the week after next or whenever it is. So yeah, it's a bit too close to going away. You just have to go with it. You find out how they rock and roll or what they like and dislike, and you just roll with it. Yeah, so the opera and classical concerts, I like that. Oh, I am going to go and see Emily's book tickets for this. When is this? End of November. I thought it was like a show, but it's not. They play The Muppets Christmas Carol, the movie, but you have a live orchestra there. And we like sitting up quite high in the theatre because we like to look down on the orchestra. So Emily loves that kind of stuff. And she picks up songs so quickly, like she knows all the words. Yeah. She is like a walking musical. Okay, should we get some tarot cards? I'm singing a song in my mind. Oh my goodness, my dad used to sing it. I don't know. I'll just sing it how it comes out. But maybe it's relevant for the energy. It's like, what's the matter, you? Hey, why you looking so sad? I just saw the Hangman. It's a not so bad. It's a nicer place. Oh, shut up. Shut up your face. Hi, Sampath. Hello. Hi. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. Hangman. Well, he's got a hard on. Can anyone else see that? Or is it just my mind? He's hiding. I'm very well, thank you, Sampath. I'm doing good. It looks like he could do with some adventure. He's got some suppressed energy there. Embarrassed and ashamed of what? But there's a tower. All I can see is this feminine, like, hands up. Ma Baker. Hands up. Ma Baker. Did. Mama. And well, the Queen of Wands is watching this, so there's some behaviour going on. There's a tower moment. I feel like someone has surrendered and let the cat out of the bag, the shit hit the fan. But it's like this masculine, this is interesting. It's like he knew that, hanging around for a tower moment. But then, I mean, it is what's happened is, well, it's embarrassing. And he's ashamed, but it's like he couldn't hide his erection. And then you've got the Queen of Wands watching this with her mystical black cat. So the masculine's trying to hide something, but it's not really hidden. It's written all over his pants. Somebody could have been caught with their pants down, because I'm singing the song by Shaggy. But she caught me on the counter, wasn't me. Picture this, we were both buck butt naked, banging on the bathroom floor. It wasn't me. There's a sunflower here, and sunflowers, like, they grow really quickly, so I feel that this was an attraction that grew really quickly. But was it a trap? Because it's like there's someone here, they're still keeping their crown on, but like they're admitting defeat, while this masculine falls in this like foggy cloud of what the fuck just happened. Well, you were set up. Was you going after a bit of zest for life? But I'm taken to like the taste of lemon and limes. Are they sour? Are they sour taste? What is there? Sweet, sour, bitter, and salt. Salty. Anyway, Sampath, what made you take away all your messages? I was taken back to like Cynthia's message about like Halloween. It's like coming early. Halloween is coming early. I seem to have these cards and I don't know how or why. That's moving on. So whatever this situation is, you want to move on from it. If you were to read the description of this card, the Six of Swords, it says that this energy is the kind of energy where you feel ashamed, embarrassed, and it's like, I've had this. Feels like you're in exile. And all you can do is leave, like, with your head in shame. I had this when I was young, like 19, and I got busted for having an affair with my neighbour, just like the song. And at first I denied it until I knew a child was involved and that the child had said something, so I wasn't going to make a child out to be a liar. And I said, yes, okay, it's true. And I was told, well, you can't come back home. And like that meant like forever. So I was kind of shipped around a bit, in hiding for a good few months. And then I went away to work. And then after that was up, I went back home, but I was in hiding again. And then I was shipped, like, not by boat, by car, down to the south of the country. And that's then when I met my husband, like, pretty quickly. So this energy here I can resonate with, like moving on quickly, that part. But I felt a sense of safety and security with Simon. And so I took that option. Also, the environment I was living in was like dire. It wasn't like pleasant. And I felt a bit of a prisoner. So I wanted out, and that came along, and I took it. But I was obviously in the connection for a long period of time, enough time to have 2 children. So what are we saying here about having to... it's embarrassing. My whole reputation was... I was looked at as being the nice girl. I was the babysitter. And a lot of things were said about me. And I never got to talk to anybody about it. So it was just like swept under the rug. And if it ever was mentioned, it caused such shit within my family, because my family was affected because I'm my next door neighbour. Anyway. So that energy there of people finding out because his wife made sure, she wanted to kill me. And she was hunting down wherever she thought I was. So I felt unsafe for a lot of years. I have no fear now. So if she wants to have a chat, we'll have a chat. So that energy there of people finding out, my parents finding out, and like people that had known me from little finding out. It was an embarrassing time. But I rebuilt my life. And then we have temperance. So what I'm taking to temperance now, because I feel like that's that story. Like the energy just totally shifted then. So temperance is about balancing your feminine, masculine energy. And this has to occur before you can walk up the path and claim your crown. So now I'm taken to her with her crown on. With her crown on. Temperance. Springtime is coming through. And also singing, bring me sunshine, all the while. We've got inner conflict here. And what flashed through my mind was the fact I have no secrets. So Simon knew straight away that I had, my story. And I don't know when I told my children. I've always been really honest. So my children know everything about my life journey. And if there's anything that they don't know, they can ask me, and there's no discussions like off limit. Is that the right way to say it? We could talk about anything. So they know it all. I'm sure they would love to tell you all. I have to be careful because, oh man, how do I tell my story as well? It's like I'm a smooth criminal. I'm really not. I'm mischievous and I don't know. Anyway, inner conflicts here. So it feels like adolescence again, but for a boy. They go funny. Boys were my best friends until, I was 13, until we hit teenage years. And then they kind of went off the rails. In their own way. Or maybe this masculine in his own way. Because I'm taken to, that's really like the pot calling the kettle black. Like at 13, something happened. My best friend was a male, and we would hang out all the time, being mischievous, but he took it by breaking the law, so like stealing the motorbikes, and we just, I don't know, drifted apart. But at that age, 13, I decided I was going to go and live with my sister, and I stopped going to school, so you could call that going off the rails, couldn't you? I just thought it was far better than going and sitting in a place where, I don't know, I didn't feel comfortable. So I didn't really like school. And if I was there, I was cheeky. I'd question, I don't know, things. I'd have to stand outside the classroom and all that kind of stuff. So. Right. Can we go back to this? What are we doing? recapping over areas of my life. There's a lot. I have a lot of stories. 5 of Wands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once I caught a fish alive, what did you do with it? I let it go again. Okay, 9 of Wands. This is a very the words I want to use are not in the way that they've just been twisted. I was going to say like fuck me energy, but not in a way of like, you know, doing the deeds. It was just an expression. It's like, I don't know, flip-flopping through all your memories. It's okay, because I've been doing the same. Anyone else been doing the same? Flip-flopping. Wounds. So childhood wounds are coming up that need to be, there's some stuff that you need to talk about. We're silent so much. Especially like by our abusers. Like they want us to feel so ashamed and embarrassed that we wouldn't dare talk about that stuff out loud. Admit that that stuff has happened, whether it's verbal, mental, physical, sexual, emotional abuse. We've all been at the hands of some abuser and felt so intimidated that, yeah, it's like you're silenced. Okay, so we're looking at some childhood traumas. We can go back to the reason I admitted what happened in the past when I was asked. Not, first of all, I did not. But as soon as it was said, well, that a child who was around about the age of 12 had said that they had seen something, like her dad was willing to allow that child to be called a liar. And I just wasn't. I was only 19 and I knew it was like, oh, no way can I have that kid going through their life thinking that they have been caught and just... You face the consequences, don't you? I got to move on to a new life. And in a way, I feel it all was meant to have happened. Otherwise, I would never have shifted out of that environment anyway. Sherry, yes, gaslighting. Yeah. Gaslighting's horrible, isn't it? It's like such a twisted form of manipulation. Okay. Should we get a message from heaven? And that's when they will gaslight you, is when you find your voice. And you like have the courage to express your truth and say how you feel. Express your feelings and then really they can't hold space for themselves, so they're unable to hold space for anybody else. And a lot of it, I feel, is to shock you when they project onto you that, well, they've just like twisted the script. So instead of like focusing on what the topic was, trying to express how you feel, it's like you're rejected. You're not permitted that opportunity. And so then there's an attack on you, which then Well, I feel they're looking for a response so that they can, I don't know, let's not go there. It's shitty, anyway. You know what's coming through is the Mother Teresa quote. I've got it somewhere. This is what it is. Vicious, deliberately cruel or violent. I've never felt heartache like this before. It hurts. Okay, where's this quote? All the messages are telling a story. I'm just smiling. That's nice. Okay. Sherry, let me read the one before the St. Teresa one. I've got some glasses here. Let's cut to the chase, it says. The one I said, that's nice, it says, I have the money for our future. That's nice because money problems. Well, worrying about money brings problems. So, Sherry, it's them avoiding their own shadows, yes. It silences us so they don't have to look in their own mirror. Thank you. Yeah, it's projected. It's like, well, let's have a look at this about you and that about you and this about... And we won't talk about, like, me or the person that's projecting. I don't know. It just comes through with such disbelief when it happens. Like, that's the state I get in now. It's just like, are you serious? So, I made my Catholic sacraments at Saint Teresa in my hometown. Thank you, because I was christened in a church called Christ Church. My secondary school was Christ Church, school for girls. Nowhere near the church, but well, not too far away, but you know, not next door to it. And the church I used to go to when I was younger, mostly when my parents were still together, was All Saints Church. I used to like going to like the, we could play in the hall after church. I like that part. I like singing in church. I still like singing now in church, if I was to attend. There is this quote. It is here. Is it on these cards, Lucy? Or what other cards? Oh, what's on them? Okay. Exhausted, excited. I don't like that man. I must get to know him better. Abraham Lincoln. It'll be the last card, won't it? No, it's not. Whoever is happy will make others happy too. Anne Frank. Disgusted. That's what it says on the card. Mischievous. Here it is. Spread love everywhere you go. Let no one ever come to you without leaving happier. Mother Teresa. I think it's back to front. Okay. Right. Let's get some. Well, let's get a message from heaven. Birds are messengers we use to connect with you. There's a dead one on the doorstep. In fact, doorstep this morning. I said, I don't wish to receive those types of gifts. Thank you. Dead bird. It felt like a threat. Dead bird. That bird is dead. I'm not scared. When your time's up, your time's up. Okay, card number 6. Love. I did it all for love. When other methods of communication are difficult, nature can step in. Watch out as a bird or birds act in an unusual way. Your loved ones are saying, this is our way of showing you that we are around you. This is a sign from us. Okay, is it a warning? I've got naughty. Jeez. Mildly rude or indecent, typically because related to sex. I'm always in trouble in some way. Maybe a cat left it for you. It could be a sign, couldn't it? I've been connecting, obviously, with my deceased loved ones. And I mean, it's fine. I've got to protect. I'm not afraid. So it holds no power over me. And I just feel like in this sacred ring. My intentions are pure. My heart is clean. Energy. But who knows what could come back to bite you in the arse? You just deal with it, don't you? I can feel something tickling me right here. It says you are so calm and serene, nothing seems to unsettle you. It's because, like, nothing really frightens me. No one frightens me. The masculine can be a bit frightening at times. I lie. Let me just check out this message. Archangel Ariel, and it's the second chakra and it's in reverse. Let's read these messages. You ain't seen nothing yet. Baby, you just ain't seen nothing yet. Maybe a cat left it for you. Yeah, it could be. I've got a stray cat who he seems to sit a lot on the back doorstep. I would let him in. I do let him in. He has breakfast and snacks and milk and dinner. But he's not allowed just like to chill in the house because he's going to spray everywhere and that stuff stinks. And he's got big balls. But he's not my cat. So if I choose to adopt him and take ownership of him, I have to take him to the vets, and he's got a few things that need sorting, I think. And then this morning he's got a funny eye. No, that was last night. I gave him some medicine, like some paracetamol medicine. And that's fine to give him because every time you take a cat to the vets, it's the same medicine they give you, like for everything. It's a tonic, they said. It's a pick-me-up tonic. So I put some in his food last night and he's at the back door now. And I opened up the door and he come running in. I said, it's a bit too early, fella. There you go. So let's not be too long because he does like his dinner for about 7:30. That's okay. It's only 5 to 6. My chair's squeaky. Let's read this. I opened up to strategy. Right. 36. When this card is reversed, you may find that your creativity is being blocked. If this is the case, you might need to take more risks and open up to new and different ideas. Go forward. No, it says go inward. Go inward to find the feelings that may be causing this blockage. Call upon Ariel to help you release old fears and self-limitations. Affirm that you are open to Spirit's love and creative inspiration. This card reverse can also signal problems with intimacy of all kinds and issues of sexual intimacy in particular. I know he's got a hard on. It stood out. Just like the stray cat's big balls. He's definitely left me the bird. He's saying thank you. That's nice because he is getting... I did try to pick him up, but... he didn't attack me. He just... I said, okay, I won't try and give you a cuddle then. So I don't know how, really, it's going to be getting him to the vets. So I'm just... he's okay. Lets me give him a little stroke and he doesn't run away now. We've called him Simba, and I have made him like a home in the shed. He has like an insulated bag box, and a blanket out there, and he comes in to eat. I think he sleeps in the shed. Jamie says he sleeps in the shed. Thought, well, we'll make you a bed in there then. Who's in the doghouse? It's called the cat house. What's coming to mind is I can set up home anywhere. That's fine. I mean, yeah, not camping in, but a shed would be better than camping in a tent. My neighbour's a drug addict and sleeps in a shed. Well, whatever, eh? Each to their own. You tent over shed all day? Sheds are cool. You can do a lot with a shed. You could do a lot if you put a lot of sheds together. Think about it. They're okay. I had my time of being outside in the shed. You can do a lot with a tent. This card reversed can also signal, we've already put that out there. Visualize Ariel spinning a beautiful light in your second chakra, calming and healing the energy there. Know that real closeness can be both safe and comfortable for you, and that you deserve a depth of sharing in your relationships. Okay, the affirmation. My second chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. I am creative and self-nurturing, more and more comfortable with the gentle waves of intimacy coming my way, including those like intimate conversations. Okay, what's the next one? All tied up. In reverse. You know the song and it goes, all fired up, I feel alive. This time it came out, all tied up, I feel alive. It takes me to the hangman energy. All tied up. Whose turn is it? 23 in reverse. Let's have a look. Okay, I keep opening up to that strategy. Making a plan. Okay. This card reverse is telling you that the ties that bind are about to break loose. The hangman. Can you hear someone clapping outside? A previously stuck situation is opening up and the restrictions are clearing out. This card reversed also indicates that you are ready to break free from the habits and patterns that have kept you tied up for so long. Get ready to free yourself. I'm on edge. I'm squirming. Bring some order. 7 o'clock on the dot. You have all the power. You have all of the power and clarity at this point. So untie the binds of the patterns that have stopped you from being authentic and empowered. Now is the time to liberate yourself. Would you like the affirmation? I release stuck energy, old habits, and restrictions. My life is opening up. I am free to choose my reality. I feel a little bit sick, if I'm being honest with you. So, shall we get this reading wrapped up? I've got some more cards. What do you think it is? A strategy. Okay. We saw that coming. 21. Rest and rejuvenation. I'm just feeling like a pulling on my I don't know what they're called. Tendons. Like tendon. I don't know. I feel a bit tense. Right, let's read this card. It's upright. Journal. Log. I hunted for a pen. Not one pen in my bedroom last night. And I wanted to go to bed. So I could feel myself getting irritated because I've got to put a book by my bed with a pen so that I can journal. Because the day before I journaled like during the morning because I could remember. But it's like, because I put the pen and the pad there, there's nothing written on it. Of something come through about peach eyeshadow looking nice. And the night before, I laid there for about 30 minutes pondering, asking it is given, seeking thee shall find, knocking it shall be opened unto you. And it was all about forgiveness. Asking it is given, forgiveness. Ask for yourself, like to forgive yourself. And seek, and thee shall find. You knock on the door and it will be opened unto you, if you're seeking forgiveness. Strategy. Okay. Making a plan. This card shows a pen, journal, compass, and a key. I don't have a compass. I think there's one in the phone though, and a key. Okay, when you receive this card upright, it indicates that this is the optimum time for setting up a very specific strategy for achieving your goals. Write about the direction you want to go in. Consider any potential change in course that may be needed. Be aware of the particulars regarding your goals and have some conscious plan in mind. Structure the short-term goals needed to make your long-term goals a reality. This card is telling you to spend some time setting things in order. It's time to take full control. Add thought to action and set your sights on the road ahead. Okay, so spend some time setting things in order. It's time to take full control. Add thought to action and set your sights on the road ahead. The littlest hobo is coming through. Okay. Right. So interesting reading. What do you want to finish off with? A romance angel. Okay. I don't know why I tapped it like that. I normally tap it like that in case any cards are like left in the base of the box, but so do I normally tap it like that? I don't know. I was conscious. It's like it falls straight into your lap to give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. A strategy. Making a plan. That's that then. I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you for joining me. Have a lovely evening or afternoon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Okay. Take care. Much love. Bye for now. My eyesight's just gone like really, really blurry. Okay. I don't need to read the cards anymore. Well, not this evening. I enjoy reading cards. Okay. Take care. Much love. Bye for now. We've got to go now. Bye, Sherry. You're so welcome. Bye-bye.